following presentation of the National
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Samaje Perine on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, a get to Brown. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
1-1, ready? Gun. Shot. Hey, can. Right in.
Mentioning the tight end now. Burrow out of the shotgun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 3rd down. They need 7.
Here we go. Shot. Can. Shot.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. On him quick, and they bring him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head.
Here we go.
You come right back, you get a sack of your own. And you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
3rd down, get to Brown. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT. So he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
First 2 letters of his first name really fit. Instead of Will, I'd go Win, because this kid's a winner. He's a winner.
Trying to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Third down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. That's incomplete left side. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field.
Here we go.
Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Cut near the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals stretch their early lead to 9. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So an absolute... beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And what? Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
11 and...
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Hey, can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
12.
Air it out on third. It's caught. Chase has it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Bengals first down.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. Now Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Here we go.
Third down and 13.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Catch is made in close. And this drive is going to... Continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Bengals
Gun.
first down.
Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Running quick there. And they bring him to the turf. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
A loss of 6 yards.
Ready?
It's 2nd down and goal.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Burrow to the air now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. I say to you all the time, kids, get a quarterback in a rhythm. Completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
Let's go now.
Throwing again here. Howard headed out right. He's keeping it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
That's good for us.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Couldn't connect. Across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Howard's pass intended.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Incomplete. Geno Stone.
With the gun. Howard gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
It's a gain of
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now. Howard. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's going to throw it again. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4.
From the red zone now. Looking for an open man. And he's tackled for no gain. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one won't be caught. We got a flag here. Looks like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers fighting. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field? Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
7 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers.
4th down.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. And now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown. There it is! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers making a field goal game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Gun.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good.
Here we go.
Bengals, 1st down.
Back now, pressure coming. Setting up the screen. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Here we go.
Right in.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
It's now
Right
2nd
in.
and 6.
Burrow setting the throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the 27.
Here's Burrow. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. It's a nickel for the Steelers here on 3rd.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Ready, set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for us, Steelers.
1st and 10, here's Howard. Bails out of the pocket quick, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 14.
Howard to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Howard now, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. It's a fake. They're running for it. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs.
Can.
Motion the tight end over. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And then as he goes, it's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
11 MP.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Winds up and chucks this deep right. It is caught at the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
66 yards.
On 1st down, Howard. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Steelers will line up.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. two-point attempt. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. Third go and a two-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness and analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many goals. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays. But you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more two-point shots they've got on that script.
Drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Here we go. 180.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
180.
10 yards to go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
180.
Fourth down, Burrow. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through the third quarter. The Steelers calling their first time out. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Throwing now, Howard. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They toss to Warren, running right. Rolling into enemy territory. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to work it to the 20. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. On play action, here's Howard. He's got it at the 6! And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Gainwell. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that. Trying for it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Now Boswell on to send this away. On return. This is Piron. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Another try from the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. They dodge the turnover, but still third and pretty long they've got to figure out. Set up the screen to Chase. And this one doesn't go far. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. Through midfield. All the way down to the 36. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Counterplay here, Ward. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
A go play action. Howard flushed out of the pocket. That throw behind his intended target. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Trying to work quickly now.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Jump off cup on his back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! For momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Can.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to work it to the 20. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Ball carrier. Peyton Wilson on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow setting to throw. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him over the middle.
Here we go.
They get this down to the 7-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On one, ready?
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Right, 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. And then McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
On return, here's Gainwell. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So a new 7 downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First and 10. Here's Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
throwing on third down. That's DK on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers.
Let's go now.
First down.
Throwing here, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13. That's a Bengals 25-yard.
Trying an inside give to Ward. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Hey!
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers lead by 15 now.
Bengals 30. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good start.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less.